What's up, everybody? Welcome to Thunder DFS. This is my MMA predictions for UFC 241. Man, what a card we have here. Very excited for it. This is probably my favorite card of the year. I loved UFC 240, but I think this card's actually going to be a lot better. The main card is absolutely fire, and then the prelims are good as well. So looking forward to this card a lot. Last week went very well, especially from a betting perspective. Went 10-3 on my picks. Thought I could have went 11-2. But DeFreitas, I feel like got robbed a little bit. I felt like he won round one, and then he lost round two, and then round three, nobody really did anything until the third round, and DeFreitas really started pouring it on him. So I did score it 29-28 DeFreitas. The judges did not see it that way, but that's MMA. That's how it goes. So I wasn't too upset about it because I did not place a bet on that, but I did play heavy on DeFreitas and DraftKings, so that wasn't good. But other than that, 10-3. Very, very good card there for me. I did go 2 for 3 on my bets. I did 2 parlays. I did a four-fighter parlay with Vieira, Gane, Luque, and De Silva. Placed a good amount on that. And then I had a 2-fighter parlay with Vieira and Gane, and that cashed very easy. Both of them were for plus odds there, so a great night. And then I did do an 8-fighter parlay, put a unit on that, and 7 fighters won and 1 loss, and the loss was Tisha Torres. So it was very close to cash in there. So overall, it was a very great night. Hopefully, you guys had a good night as well. This card, I have no control when it comes to cards. I'm really looking forward to. So I did place a lot of bets so far, so we'll get into those. Before we get started the video, if you guys can leave a like and also subscribe, I really appreciate that. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I'm at UFC.com here, so hopefully these fights are in order. First, we're going to start with Brunson and Ian Heinisch. Okay, so Brunson is at about plus 133 underdog, and Heinisch is about a minus 159 favorite. This is really interesting because a lot of money is coming in on Ian Heinisch. A lot of people are betting him, and the line movement is not moving at all. It even went, I believe Heinisch was like minus 170, and now he's at minus like 160. So kind of concerning, all this money coming in on Heinisch, and the line's not going in his favor. With that said, Heinisch, he's going to be coming forward probably the whole time. He has the heart and cardio advantage, I think. Definitely the cardio advantage, and I do think he wants this more. And then Heinisch has a 50% takedown defense, so I think Brunson, if he wants to wrestle, I think opportunity will be there. And then also Heinisch is pretty durable. I don't think he's ever been finished. And then Brunson, he's has huge knockout power. He's decent striking, but his fight IQ is poor. And he like I said, he might have the wrestling advantage if he wants to use it here. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a lot of crap for this pick, but I'm going to go with Derek Brunson. Brunson's fought the way better competition. Heinisch is going to come forward the whole time, and he's going to strike with Brunson, and Brunson has crazy power. Usually people that fight Brunson, they're running away, like we saw Theodorou last fight, just running away the whole time. I think if Heinisch stands and bangs with Brunson, I think Heinisch is going to get caught. Like I said, Heinisch has never been knocked out. So, yeah, I think I'm definitely in the minority here, but I am picking Brunson to win. Not going to place a bet on it. I was actually thinking about betting Ian Heinisch at first, and then, I looked more into it. I think Brunson has a very good chance to win this fight. I don't think I'm going to bet it, but Brunson inside the distance is plus 310. So yeah, that's not bad at all, because I do think if he wins, it's going to be by knockout. If Heinisch wins, I think it's going to go to a decision. So that's plus 235. So if you wanted to bet that, that's not bad. But I am going to pick Brunson here. I'm going to pick him to win by knockout. Next, we got Sadiq Youssef. I do have a bet placed on this fight versus Gabriel Benitez. Let's see the odds here. All right, so Youssef is about minus 272 favorite here, and then Benitez is about a plus 219 underdog here, and I'm fine with those odds. I might even line it a little bit more in Youssef's favor. I'd probably minus 300 be fine with me. I do like Youssef a lot. I have him in a couple of my parlays here. I think he's obviously, I think he's the better fighter. He's fought the better competition. I think he's taken a step down in competition here. Um, like I said, he's the better striker. He's very explosive. He's the faster fighter. He has knockout upside. And Benitez basically, in my opinion, has a puncher's chance. He has nasty leg kicks, so Yusuf has to watch out for those. And like I said, he hasn't really fought anybody too impressive. So I don't mind Yusuf to win inside the distance here at minus 140. That's not a bad line at all. Might take a look at that. Other than that, I like Yusuf a lot. I have him in a couple of my parlays. I wouldn't bet him straight. The line's too wide for that. But I'm going to pick Yusuf to win. I'm going to pick him to win by knockout. And then this fight I'm really looking forward to here. Yoel Romero versus Paulo Costa here. Costa is a plus 128 underdog. And then Romero is a minus 154 favorite here. So, man, I did place a bet on this fight. And I placed it very early before I did my research, which is not always a great idea. I just saw the line there. I thought it was way off. So, I don't mind the bet I did. I did place a bet on Yoel Romero here due to the fact that he just has fought the better competition, and Costa has not really fought anybody too impressive. But Romero is 42 years old. He's faced way better competition, so he's getting up there in age, but his power is absolutely insane. Costa has fought the lower competition. He lands 9 strikes per minute. He's never been to the third round. He has a crazy pace. He's going to pressure, and I do think he could break Romero here if he does keep that pressure the whole time. Yeah, man, this is very close. I wouldn't be surprised if either of these guys win. But like I said, I have a bet on Romero. I'm going to have to see how it looks at weigh-ins. If he looks like his normal self, like jacked, like absolutely jacked, I'm probably going to stick with Romero. But if he's coming in looking a little bit out of shape, I've seen a lot of people saying he looks a little bit out of shape on his Instagram. So I have to take a look at that. But I might place a bet on Costa here. Let's see, Costa inside the distance. That's probably what I'd play him at. Costa inside the distance is plus 165. So I mean, nothing crazy there. But yeah, my final prediction is going to be Yoel Romero. I think is going to knock Costa out here. But would not be surprised if Costa knocks out Yoel Romero as well. So did not lay too much money on this. Just the unit on Romero here because I do think the line's a little bit off. But yeah, I'm going to go with Romero here. Seen a lot of people on Costa, and that's not a bad bet at all because he's the way younger fighter, and I think he definitely could break Romero if he does keep that pace. All right, now we got Anthony Pettis versus Nate Diaz. Man, what a great fight we have here. All right, we got Nate Diaz. He's at about plus 112 underdog, and then Anthony Pettis is about a minus 136 favorite there. So, when I first saw these odds, I was like, man, I'm going to take a stab on Diaz. But he is coming off a 3-year layoff. I think that's why this line is the way it is. I think if he wasn't on a 3-year layoff, I think Diaz would probably be a slight favorite. I think it would be kind of like a pick 'em, though. Pettis just has never landed more than 80 significant strikes in a fight. And then you see Diaz, he's landed 166 in a fight before. He's landed 153, and he's landed 238. So I think this is going to go to decision probably, and I think Diaz is going to come forward, and Pettis doesn't really deal well with pressure, so I can see Diaz just winning a striking-based decision. A lot of people are saying Diaz doesn't check leg kicks, and Pettis is going to get him with the leg kicks all fight. That could be true, but he's had 3 years to get something going, maybe to work on checking leg kicks. If we all know it, I'm pretty sure he knows it too. So maybe he'll have a game plan to check some leg kicks, and do something about that. But that seems to be the worry for people. I like Diaz to win this fight, and I like him to win by decision here. So Diaz inside Diaz for decision is plus 225. That's not bad at all. Might take a look at that. But yeah, I'm pretty confident in Diaz here. The only thing would be the layoff. That's what's probably scaring me away from actually placing a bet on this. But yeah, final prediction is going to be Nate Diaz via decision. All right, next we got the main event. Daniel Cormier versus Stipe Miocic. Cormier is about a minus 140 favorite here, and Miocic is a plus 115 underdog. I think this should be lined a little bit wider here. I can see Cormier being lined at like a minus 170, minus 180 around there. I'm fairly confident in Cormier here. He did win the last fight between them as an underdog, but he is the favorite here. He has the wrestling advantage. He won in the first round, his last fight with the KO. I think he's the better fighter all around. All he needs to do really is avoid the knockout power from Stipe here. But yeah, Stipe has the power advantage. I think Cormier looked really good last fight. He was eating all Stipe's shots. Didn't seem to be phased by it. And then he clipped Miocic in the first round there. So I think he's going to win. I think he's going to win by knockout. Not the first round, probably. I'm guessing it's going to be towards like the second or third round. Stipe's cardio is not very good, so Cormier has very good cardio. So I think he can break him down in like the third round and finish him in the third round. Fairly confident in this. I'm thinking about doing a 4 or 5 fighter parlay and putting a decent amount of money on it. And I'm thinking about adding Cormier into that parlay with my other very confident picks. Because I am pretty confident in Cormier. I'm very confident in Sanhagen. Nothing really on the main card that I'm too confident. Yusuf, I'm confident in Yusuf. But in the main card, I only have bets on Yusuf and Cormier. So let's see what Cormier is by knockout. Cormier win inside the distance is plus 110. So that's not bad if you want to get a little bit better odds. But I'd probably just pick him straight up at his odds right now. I did get to bet him at minus 150. I guess I should have waited a little bit. Yeah, he's a minus 140 now. So I guess I could have waited a little bit, but I am confident with that minus 150. I am going to pick Cormier to win. I'm going to pick him by a third round knockout. And that's about it, guys. Make sure you give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Also subscribe so you do not miss out on my other videos. Tomorrow I'll be posting my prelims video, predictions, and also some bets in there. My prize picks video and my DraftKings video as well. So make sure you subscribe so you do not miss out on that. Very confident in this card. I have a lot of money on this card. Emptied my whole betting account onto this card already. Like I said, I have no chill whenever it comes to cards I really like. I like to go big or go home for sure. So if you have any questions, you can comment below. You can follow me on Twitter, nut_DFS. I'll be glad to answer any questions. And yeah, that's about it. And thanks for watching.